Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the best Delta Force rifle builds for every single rifle in the game. If you want to see more videos like this for every single category, submachine gun, shotgun, light machine gun, marksman rifle, and sniper rifle, be sure to hit the like button and of course subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on. I have to separate these into categories because if I didn't, this video would be like 4 hours long. So the way I'm going to do it is basically I'm going to show you how it shoots, right? Then I'm going to go in here. I'm going to show you the calibrations. You can pause the video. And then I am going to just briefly name all the attachments, okay? If I were to go through the thought process of how I built all these guns, again, the video would honestly probably be nearing 5 or 6 hours long. And I did already make a video explaining how to make no recoil weapons in Delta Force. If you want to know the thought process, please go check out that video. It will also be in the description, as well as all of the weapon codes, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the basically the magic comes into this game. This game is an awesome system where you can take this code from the description of the video, copy it, then go to Loadout, import Loadout, and then you can just copy it, hit the magnifying glass, and if your weapon is high enough level with all the attachments unlocked, you can copy the exact loadout instantaneously. With all that out of the way, let's get right into it. The first weapon we're going to be going over, and we're going to be doing this in order, guys, is the CI-19. This used to be called the Type 191, okay? It is now called the CI-19. This is how it shoots. And again, guys, I'm not saying these are the absolute best builds, but this is just how good I got them. Now, here are the calibrations. Pause the video. Then we'll go through the loadout very briefly, okay? So basically, I'm using the high fire rate gas block here. I'm stacking control where the patches are. I'm using the longest range barrel. And I'm using the sandstorm vertical compensator to get rid of that camera shake. The angled combat grip. I cannot use a drum magazine because I just couldn't get it to work. It felt terrible. Make sure you use your mag assist. Then I'm using the control stability grip. Then to subsidize that, I'm using the handling stability stock. Moving on. Down the line here, the AS Val, okay? Let me just equip the loadout here. Boom. This is one of those guns where you're only going to be able to get it a certain way. Here's how it shoots. This is for extreme CQC only. Here are the calibrations. And then we'll go through the attachments here. So laser, obviously, because it's really CQC, you're going to want to use this barrel. Going to want to use this because the recoil pattern on this gun is absolutely horrific. As you can see, lots of little bends, so you need to mitigate the horizontal recoil. Could not get the 45 round mag to work. It just destroys the stability. Use the 30 round mag with the mag pull. Use the maximum control grip. And use this stock because it basically just has no downsides that actually matter to the build. Again, guys, all of the codes will be in the description. Moving on, Car 15. So the Car 15 is... what is going on here? So the Car 15, this is what it looks like as a starter weapon. Okay, this gun absolutely beams. This is the calibration. And these are the attachments. I'm stacking handling for the patches to subsidize some of the recoil or the attachment downsides, using the longest range barrel, using the sandstorm vertical compensator to get rid of that camera shake, using this control grip again, using the 45 round mag. And again, guys, these are just suggested loadouts. You can use the drum mag. You can tweak these loadouts to your desire, but I'm using the 45 round mag because I think it's a great balance. I'm using the AR heavy tower grip with the stability base for the grip. Then I'm using the skeleton sniper stock, and of course you can use a sight of your choice. Moving on, the PTR-32. So the PTR-32 shoots like this. This is basically a faster firing Scar. It really chunks people. So it definitely has a lot of recoil, but I managed to get it down quite a bit. Here are the calibrations. Then here are the attachments. I'm stacking control wherever there are patches open. Laser, you can take the laser off if you want. That's optional. Of course, longest range barrel. Again, sandstorm compensator. Secret order bevel foregrip for the horizontal control. I managed to get the 40 round mag to work finally. Of course, use your mag thing. Using the handling grip. I'm using the skeleton sniper stock again. Moving on. The G3. This is a fun weapon. This is how it shoots. Again, pretty much a laser beam. These are the calibrations. These are the attachments here. I'm stacking handling to subsidize some of the penalties. Longest range barrel. Sandstorm vertical compensator. I'm using the resonant MK2 foregrip because I just found this is the best that works with this weapon in my testing. Using a 30 round mag, could not get the 50 round drum mag to work and feel good at the same time. G3 skeleton foregrip. And the MRGS skeleton stock. All right, what is next here? The Scar H. This should be a very popular one. Where is it? Boom. Managed to get the 50 round drum mag on this weapon to work. Here's how it shoots. There you go. These are the calibrations. Here are the attachments. Using handling to offset the attachment penalties. Longest range barrel. Laser. Sandstorm vertical compensator. Using the angled hand stop for a lot of handling compensation. Drum magazine. Phantom rear grip. And the stable stock, specifically calibrated for firing stability on this gun. This gun is really, really good. Moving on, AK-12. AK-12 is one of these guns, and guys, just to give you foresight here, the AKs in this game, the AKM, AKS, AK-12, I think they're absolute dog shit. Because of the recoil patterns. The recoil patterns of these guns are really, really bad. They kind of have weird S's and bends and stuff. So this is the best I could get it. This is how it shoots. So it's okay. I'm not really that happy with it. Here's the calibrations. Here are the attachments. I'm stacking control wherever possible here. Longest range barrel. I'm using the Sandstorm vertical compensator. And where's the foregrip? Secret order bevel foregrip for horizontal. Camera control. Using the 45 round mag. Could not get the drum magazine to work. Using the AK skeleton foregrip. And I'm using the UR Spec Ops tactical stock. Next, I believe we have... Let me see here. Yes, the SG552. This is a personal favorite. Really, really highly asked for here. This is actually completely wrong. Let me just equip this and fix that for you guys real quick. And I'm not sure why it didn't fix itself, but here you go. This is how it shoots. Let me do it one more time for you guys. So even though this is a very, very high rate of fire weapon, managed to get it pretty stable. Here are the calibrations. Here are the modifications. Stacking handling to offset some penalties. Using the only barrel possible. Laser. Again, lasers are optional. They are visible to enemies, but they do increase just hip fire and all that. Sandstorm vertical compensator. And resonant MK2 foregrip. Mag pull thing. 45 round magazine because this gun really needs it. Stable grip base along with the AR heavy tower grip, which unlocks the grip base. And the UR Spec Ops tactical stock. Let me just save this over. So I can post the code for you guys in the comment section. Moving on here. Let's see. M7. This is a gun you're going to want to stay at range with. You're really not going to want to push with this. So I built it for that. This gun has insane ranged capabilities, guys. You're going to be able to beam people. I think this gun is a 4 BTK up to like 40 meters or something with this build. It's really good. Here's how it shoots. Heavy hitter. Really useful for like longer range. Or just you want to sit back. Here are the calibrations. Here are the attachments, stacking control on these little patches here, using the longest range barrel. You can optionally try to use another barrel if the recoil is too much for you. But again, this is going to be one of those higher recoil weapons. Sandstorm Vert Comp with, again, the Secret Order Bevel foregrip. Could not get the drum mag to use the 30 round mag with the mag mount, Phantom rear grip, and skeleton sniper stock here. Now, next, the AUG. This is a really fun weapon. I managed to get a pretty damn good build here. I mean, look at that. Just absolutely no recoil. Here are the calibrations. Here are the attachments. I'm using the longest range barrel. Optionally, can try to use the integrally suppressed barrel. I couldn't get it to work, unfortunately, because this gets rid of so many, attachment slots, and you lose the calibrations, which is a shame. Stacking stability, actually. Angled hand stop. Mag mount. Could not get the drum mag, unfortunately, to work. It just feels really bad. AUG stock pad here. Then, of course, the cheek pad. You do lose a lot of attachments with the AUG. You don't get a grip, and you don't get any stock options. The stock options suck, guys. So you kind of do have to play to this weapon's strengths, but it's still pretty good. Still very little recoil there. God damn it. Okay, moving on here. What do we got next? The M16. This is a very strange weapon, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I call it the Schleemer, the Omega Schleemer. Don't ask me why. Here's how it shoots. This is a weapon you are absolutely not going to want to push anyone with. You want to sit in mid-range pretty much exclusively with this gun. Here are the calibrations. And here are the attachments. I'm stacking control because you want to get that burst jump down as fast as possible. Using the max control, max range barrel here. Laser, you can actually unequip the laser if you really don't want to. Sandstorm vertical compensator along with the RKO foregrip. Badger small mag assist with the 45 round mag. Optionally, depending on your playstyle, you can use the aluminum mag because, I mean, it just really, or just either one of these mags. Doesn't really matter. Stable grip base, AR heavy tower grip to enable the stable grip base, and then the 416 light stock. Going onwards here, the K416, or the HK416 as it should be called. Here's how it shoots. This gun's a bit of a pea shooter. Do not use this gun at range. You want to use this CQC pretty much exclusively. Here are the calibrations. Here are the attachments. I'm offsetting some of the penalties with handling here, using the longest range barrel. But optionally, guys, because this weapon is so CQC, you can try to mess around with other barrels. I do find, however, that maxing your range in this game is very useful because it does give you a lot of control and stability alongside it. Sandstorm vertical compensator along with using the 45 round mag and the X25 angled combat grip. I'm using the AR heavy tower grip with your stable grip base. Some of you don't realize when I'm stacking stability. It really does matter because when you breathe, it reduces recoil a lot. So moving on to the attachments here, use the Invasion core stock just for some maximum control here. There are probably better stock options here. However, I kind of just like the no downsides, and I think the weapon is good enough without that. So there we go. Moving on here. Ash 12. This is a very fun gun. I'm actually really satisfied with this build. So here we go. Here's how it shoots. Heavy hitter. You're going to want to stay in mid-range with this. Here are the calibrations. Here are the attachments. I'm obviously stacking control because, my god, does this gun need it. I'm using the longest range max control barrel. I'm using the maximum control compensator here. You're going to need it again. Then I'm using the resonant ergonomic grip. You really just need it for camera recoil. For instance, you know, I'll just remove it and show you why. So yeah, you're really gonna need the resonant ergonomic grip, and you're gonna want to calibrate that for control and stability while moving. God damn it. And just moving on here, I managed to get the extended mag to work, and I like the skeleton stock, but optionally there is another stock that gives you more control and weapon stability while firing at the penalty of worse handling. That is arguably worth it, but I kind of like, you know, balancing my weapon stats out a little bit, so I think this is just fine. AK-74, I mentioned this gun. I mean, guys, the AKs are just ass in this game. I'll show you why. This gun's recoil pattern is abysmal for how terrible the weapon is. I mean, look at this. Like, what is this? Guys, please stop. Like, buff the AKS. I mean, it's really bad. Here's how it shoots. There you go. Bit of a pea shooter, this gun. Really bad. Here are the calibrations. Here are the attachments. So I'm using the only rail guards actually available here. Make sure you equip both. It gives you modification slots. Using a laser. Using the angled hand stop. Using the 45 round magazine. Using the sandstorm vertical compensator. And the AR heavy tower grip with the stable grip base. Alongside the PT1 Spec Ops stock. And guys, if I didn't say it, sights are a personal preference, okay? So use whatever sights you feel comfortable with. Moving on here to the QBZ. Here's how it shoots. This is going to be one of your longer range assault rifles. It is very comfortable at that range, but you can make trade-offs in order to make it a little, you know, more wieldy in CQC if you really want to. Here are the calibrations. Here are the attachments. Make sure you use the longbow platform kit as it expands your attachment slots. Laser, I'm stacking handling to offset attachment penalties. The longbow barrel. Sandstorm vertical compensator with the secret order bevel foregrip. Phantom rear grip. And this is where you can make some trade-offs. I like the drum mag, but you can optionally just use this mag and gain, I mean, just a ton of handling, control, and all that sort of stuff. Really playstyle dependent. And of course, just equip your free cheek pad. It's just, I mean, it's great, right? Just a straight upgrade to the gun. Coming to the end here of the rifle category. Again, guys, if you find this really entertaining or helpful, basically subscribe to the channel. I'm going to have this for every single weapon category in the game. And now one that really hurts my heart, the AKM. Guys, I have bad news for you. This gun, I mean, this gun's just trash. I mean, I'm so sorry to break it to you. This gun is absolute trash. Here's how it looks to shoot, and I have an alternate build. This is the only gun where I'll post an alternate build code because I had a struggling time. I really had a struggle trying to get this gun to work. So, I mean, as you can see here, this is the first build. The reason why it's such a struggle to build is look at this recoil pattern. I mean, this recoil pattern is terrible. You really have to waste a lot of attachment slots just compensating for it. This is going to be the build where the recoil pattern is a little nicer, but shooting the weapon isn't as nice, okay? And I'll just show you the difference between this and the other build. The only difference is the muzzle attachment. I would say this is probably the better of the two for most people. So here are the calibrations. Again, I'll have both codes in the description. Here are the attachments. Stacking control, because my god, does this weapon need it. Arguably, you could probably try to use a different barrel. Like, maybe this barrel isn't worth it. But again, you probably need control. I'm using the AKM Beaver long barrel combo with the Sandstorm vertical grip, Secret Order bevel foregrip, 40 round magazine, AK skeleton foregrip, and the MRGS skeleton stock. Buff the AKM, really. I mean, it's terrible. All you need to do is change the recoil pattern. And then finally, pretty much the piece de resistance, the M4A1. I actually just made a new one for this video. Here's how it shoots. I mean, pretty much just a laser beam. It's pretty insane. Here are the calibrations. Here are the attachments. So I'm stacking stability actually because it is better than handling. So I'll just let you see here. Handling is not that bad, but you really don't want to be rushing at people too much. And you kind of want to keep your ADS below, like I'd say 400. This is right at about that line of the maximum acceptable ADS speed. But the reason why you want stability is flinch multiplier and recoil reduction when holding breath. So if you don't like the stability, you can just stack handling, and then that would pretty much just change the build. However, here's the build. So stack either stability or handling here. AR Gabriel long barrel combo, laser, sandstorm vertical compensator, secret order bevel. You can see a pattern here. I really like this combination. Use your mag assist with a 45 round mag, phantom rear grip, and then unique stocks here. M16 stable stock because it enables the use of the cheek pad, which also gives you an extra calibration for firing stability and control, which is really, really good. Really good. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what category of weapon you want next. Please subscribe to the channel. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. Hit the like button on this video for the algorithm. And I'll read your comments and I'll deliver the next category of weapons. And you know, it's really funny. I'll say this at the end of the video. If they ever update attachments, I'm gonna have to remake every single category of video. So fingers crossed they don't do that, because my God. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.